right, what's up? We're back. We got the Jake Lemonade.
Oh.
The Jake Lemonade comic. He has a podcast, Honky Hour, with Jamie McClelland. Sorry.
Another J name with a white man, you know?
Too many J's, dude. Too many
That's how
J's.
it
You guys look alike, too. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, you know, the short redhead with the...
Yeah, the short redhead.
yeah, the short
fact
British
that you
redhead.
refer to him as short is crazy. Because I'm sitting here going, Jamie's pretty fucking tall, actually.
It's all relative, I guess. I don't know.
But
all you Keebler elves in the comedy scene, I don't know what to do about it.
Dude, I had Danny Hallen, and you know Danny Hallen?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, he goes, you can't even reach the top shelf. That's why there's nothing up there. I was like, you fucking scumbag.
Like, I cut my shelf credits off with where my huddle highlights stopped.
Literally, I can't reach any fucking further than that.
That's so funny. Yeah, my roommate is a pretty short guy, too, and I always forget that, and I'll put, like, cups and bowls and shit on her, like, top
You're
shelf.
such a piece of shit.
I just forget.
Wait, it's a woman?
No, it's my buddy Preetham.
Oh, okay.
But he's like like knock on my door and be like, "Can you get this down?" I'm like, "Damn, I gotta buy the boy a ladder."
I would sooner be like, I'm never gonna get that thing.
Just let the food expire up on the top shelf. He's like, "I don't need that anymore."
Fuck it. Yeah, that's not mine. I am not gonna ask anyone to get me anything at 31 years old, dude. Fuck that shit.
He's like, I'm like, you want to get on my shoulder so you can feel really cool to get it yourself?
Fuck you, man. Fuck you, dude.
So
Everyone's so tall. I was looking.
Everyone's
I was
so
standing
tall
next.
to you.
Do you know? Yo, whatever, bro. You know what? Fuck this, dude. What are we doing here?
Never mind. Got it.
This is the roast. That's what this is, dude.
Yeah.
Jake and I did a roast. What was it? Back in April.
Oh, fucking dude.
That's
I don't
crazy.
remember. That was a while ago.
April,
Yeah.
dude.
A hike.
But
April seems right.
yeah, you do the roast all the time. That's like your thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I do the. Well, yours was the last I think roast I did before that I became like an official on the show. So now I just do like the Florida man. Like
how long did you do? How many roasts? And this is Comedy Fight Club, by the way, at Lucky Jack's
Shout out
every
Matt
Sunday.
Maron. Happy birthday, Matt Maron. Yeah, what's up?
Happy birthday.
We're doing one of those tonight, Lucky Jacks. But I think I probably because I started in like November.
Yeah.
But the whole thing, I just like I just like sit in the back and talk shit. So I don't even think I'm that great of like a roast comedian.
Yeah.
But I'm just the guy that's like yapping in the back of the room anyway. So they were like, yeah, instead of doing battles, why don't you just come and talk shit to everybody at the end of the show?
Yeah, like you're fucking loud. Everyone can hear you already.
Exactly. I'm already in the back like pussy. So they're like, what if we just gave him a title about it or whatever?
You always. That was one thing. Since the day I met you, you've always been. It's like you've had something to say. Even when I'm like, when I come to the mic on the Chewsday mics, you're like sitting in the back and you go like that, and I'm like, Jake's got something ready to go.
I know. It's so funny running that mic at the Gray Mare because like Jamie's like nice and supportive and happy and like he'll clap, and then Paulina's like, you know, the funny, like the hard writer of all of us, so she's coming out with like killer shit, and then Mickey's like bouncing around being Italian, and then I'm in the back like,
fucking guy.
I can't. The reason I got into stand up was because I was drunk at I used to live in Cincy, and I went to this show at Go Bananas in Cincinnati just like with a buddy for his birthday.
Yeah,
and we like, you know, we didn't know any better. We started heckling some of the comics that weren't doing well.
Okay,
and like kind of like a bad way.
Yeah, just
and then
total asshole.
This guy Carter, who's like one of my good friends now, Carter Doherty, shout out. He came up to me after the show and he was like, "Fuck you." And I was like, "What?" I'm like,
what did I do?
My buddy and I are just like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Don't fucking heckle comics like you're an asshole."
Yeah.
You know, we're trying to work on our art up here, and I was like, okay. And then he goes, but you guys did have some funnier heckles than some of the comics. He's like, you just do stand up, idiot. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that was an option.
I didn't think so.
I was like, all right. And then it turned out from there. So it's like in my blood. I can't help but sit in the back and talk shit.
You know, at first, meeting you at first, you go, this guy's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Like, and when I first met you, I was like, this guy's a fucking asshole. And then after I got to know you, I went, no, he's actually really cool. He's really, the worst part is that you're funny when you do that. It's you want the guy to be an asshole to just not be funny when he does it.
Oh,
but you're really good at it.
No, thank you. I can't, like, my thing is I can't help, like, I know this is not like a good answer to heckling a comic or whatever, but it's like when I'm seeing somebody not do well, or like they're struggling to get like, so I have to like say a thing because in my dumb like twisted brain, I'm like, oh, this will help them.
No, it won't.
And then they're like, fuck you. But I'm like, oh, I'm doing you a favor by getting a laugh for you.
If it's someone like, who's like a little more seasoned and you say something, maybe they can riff off of it. Mm-hmm. But if it's someone who's no idea what the fuck they're doing, they're lost.
That's why I have to sit in the back and whisper to like Mickey or fucking somebody in the corner because I'm just like otherwise I'm just gonna yap the whole time and I'm like I gotta walk out of the room.
No, dude, I've learned to appreciate it very much. At first it was like, what the fuck is going on? Like this isn't a mic, dude. This is just embarrassing.
No, it's good. I'm helping comics learn on their feet. You gotta do that.
That's what you're doing,
I'm
man.
putting you through the ringer so you can figure it out yourself. And then I get up and bomb myself, so it's like whatever.
But the thing is, you're having a good time when you bomb.
I don't give a
You're
shit.
just fucking chilling. You're normal. Like you're not like one of these people that's losing their fucking minds.
I go home and cut myself, but after
that's
yeah,
but that's a given.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I keep the pink shorts. You never know. The blood's coming through. There you go. Flamingo time.
I was actually I went to kill Tony yesterday.
Oh yeah, I saw you on your story.
And
did you shave the goatee in memory of?
Yeah, I just went. This isn't. I looked in the mirror and I was like, "Who the fuck do I think I am?"
Like, I'm not Francis Drake, the pirate from 1812.
I just was like, "Fuck it, dude." I got rid of it. But
yeah, how was that though?
What?
How was
Kill Tony?
How's the goatee?
The goatee was good. It did me well. It got no pussy, so it's the same as when I didn't have it.
Yeah, I was like, what's the difference? Now I have no pussy, but I look like a lord.
I look 5 years younger, you know. But I know I went. But speaking of heckling, I went there, and I know New Yorkers, like you know, I'm from here,
yeah.
but these were the most unforgiving fucking people. And I know that's Kill Tony's crowd, and I'm a fan. I like Kill Tony, but these dudes, like if a comic went up, it was like 6 altogether that went up. If they didn't have a punchline in 10 seconds, which I get, it's a minute, they started booing. Dude, 19,000 people booing. Yeah. And I'm like, give that's the guy a fucking chance.
I know.
But I will say this, except for one guy, they all sucked. They were terrible.
Sure. Yeah. What? So you didn't get up? You just
no. If I got up, I wouldn't be here right now doing a podcast. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm fucking. I'm on my way to Austin, bitch. Yeah. Calling me from Zoom, like kick rocks.
Jake, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. I'm fucking big time cocksucker. Yeah. No, dude. I did something maybe a little more controversial than Kill Tony last night. I went to see Louis C.K. at fucking Forest Hills.
Oh, how was that?
It was good, dude. Tim Dillon opened for him. It was nuts. I knew it was gonna be a good night because I walked into the stadium as Tim Dillon was talking about O.J. Simpson, and I was like, I'm home.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, but the people are yapping, dude. It was crazy. It was a good show. Some lady like had a heart attack in the middle of the show.
No way.
There was all these people like screaming and like flashing their lights, and you could tell Louis at first was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to deal with this.
Yeah.
And then he goes like, oh, well, she doesn't need my help. He's like, if the medics are there, we can just keep going, right? And everyone's like, yeah, I guess so.
I think so. That's
it was
the
so
right
funny,
move.
yeah. It was a great show, though. I haven't seen him live since like pre-cancel.
Dude, so last time I saw him was 2014, I think.
Yeah, I think mine would have been in Tampa like years and years ago. I was still in college, so
he's still. He's the best.
Out there killing. It was nuts. He did this whole like, I mean, not that this is gonna expose his hour or whatever, but he did this whole bit about like putting his dad into a nursing home, and I like we just put one of my like grandparents into one, and I was like, I've never fucking connected more. I'm like, damn, $3,000 to just sell your father away is crazy. But yeah, it's funny. But yeah, that was a great show last night.
That was a lot of people were talking to me like, are you gonna go to Kill Tony or go to Louis? And I'm like,
dice roll.
It was a tough one. I was like, well, you know what? I'm like, I'll go to Kill Tony, but I wanted to see. I've never seen Tim Dillon live. He was at Rodney's the other night.
I was gonna say he's probably practicing what he did yesterday. He pops in everyone because I think he still has houses on Long Island, so he's always popping around.
That fucking guy is killing it. The way he posts like a Long Island East Hampton mom,
it's
dude.
So funny.
It's the best.
He's so funny because he just reminds me of like every Percocet mom that like that lost their house in a subprime mortgage scam in like 2007.
And they're still wearing all the jewelry and the Percocet.
He's got the big Gucci sunglasses on, and he's like, well, I fucking lost my house because the frogs are gay. And you're like, yeah, that's mom. Is that you? Yeah. You're like, okay.
Yeah, man, he's fucking brilliant. He's one of the one of the best podcasts, dude. Tim Dillon.
God, it's so fun. It's like if Alex Jones didn't have an agenda. Is what it's like watching Tim Dillon.
That is literally that is the best way to fucking
just
put
like
it.
This is like a caricature of Alex Jones, which is crazy to think that you can get more caricature than that.
Than fucking Alex Jones. I actually like Alex Jones. He's entertaining.
I know.
Shit.
I can tell. Nobody grows a goatee and doesn't like Alex Jones. Nobody's like, hello, madam.
That's the funny thing, dude. That's why I fucking love you, because you and I are very different, but we're so similar.
Oh yeah,
in the best
ways, bro.
And you're just like, I get that you're fucking moronic, and like that's fine, but.
I like Zoran. We both have our faults. You know?
That's the thing. And it's great, dude. That's like one of my favorite things. Like that's a living proof for me of like, all right, two guys who don't have the same political beliefs can still be friends. You know what I mean? And we're not gonna sit here and chat about it. It's like, all right, whatever, dude. We're not gonna change each other, and that's fine.
Exactly.
But
it would make me come if you did that.
Could you imagine, dude?
Only way I can get hard anymore is when I turn a Republican liberal. Let's bring him to the dark side.
Oh, dude, man. You're living in Williamsburg, dude. Do you think it's like people are a little nutty, a little bit? I mean, they're nutty everywhere, but
I'm from Florida. Everyone always tells me like New York's going crazy. I like. Florida walks, so the rest of the country's crazy could run, dude. It's insane.
That's very true.
We have the insanest population on the planet down there. We have swamp people. We have billionaires. We've got fucking bath salts. We're all hanging out.
It's kind of crazy that they can all coexist in the same spot.
It is the Australia of America. We have a fun little ecosystem down there.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it's nuts because like you're fighting off. It's like none of us agree, but we all have to kill that alligator or it's gonna get us. So it's like you have to bond over that.
That's a good. We got to get fucking alligators here, dude.
I'm sure they're gonna be here sooner or later. We just saw fucking whales in the Hudson, so I'm sure we'll get alligators.
There are whales in the Hudson?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's all the girls that jump off the Chelsea. Summertime sadness, baby.
Oh my god.
It's all the Hobokeners fucking swimming over here, growing a third arm to get to fucking New York.
That's something I would say, dude.
Look at that. 2 more white boys with an opinion. What's up?
Wow, dude. That was so good.
There you go. Right there. Did you see there was like a GoFundMe that started, I don't know, it's like a year ago maybe now. It was like it was like the worst part about living on the West Side Highway is having to look over and see New Jersey. And they're like trying to GoFund a mirror that they can put into the Hudson River so you can look back on New York City so you don't have to see the Jersey skyline.
That's how narcissistic New Yorkers are. We just want to look at ourselves. It's like we're the fucking best. We're the best thing that ever happened.
I know. I really ate up that side of the New York personality as soon as I got here.
Oh, dude, that you fit in perfectly when it comes to that. You're like, I'm great. It's hard not to feel that way. You know, a lot of people always are like, yo, you think the New York is the center of the universe. And like, it was worse when I was younger, but it's the fucking truth. It's like, if it's not happening here, we don't care.
Dude, it's so, I had some friends visiting from Florida a couple weeks ago. And like, you know, we refer to New York. We're like, oh, the city this, the city that. Yeah. And my buddy lives in Tampa and he's like, it's not the fucking city. It's a city. And I was like, no, okay. Okay, Tampa Bay. All right. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Why don't you go fire those cannons and tell me a little bit more about that? Yeah, enjoy your pirate festival and come fucking talk to me when you guys have 4 more skyscrapers. But I love it because it's like so funny because I don't, you know, it's like whatever. I live in New York. I pay more money in rent than I should, like fucking kill myself.
Yeah.
But then it's like I'll go anytime I leave New York City, I'm like, these fucking podunk ass hippie ass.
Dude, the second you get into that other state line, you're just like, ugh.
It's like I mean I grew up in like small town Florida, like rural, like island shit, like little podunk barefoot run around the town shit.
Yeah.
And then I moved to Tampa, and that was like the biggest city I lived in at that point in my life. And I was like, oh, the city of dreams. And now I go back there, I'm like,
I wouldn't take a shit here.
You fucking backwoods ass shit. Yeah, exactly.
Fuck it. Can you imagine if 9/11 was in any other city? It wouldn't matter. They would never say
we
never
forget.
Yeah.
We would forget. We would forget pretty fucking quick.
Yeah, no one would give a shit, dude.
They'd be like, oh, this again.
Oh, fuck. All right, it's been 25 years. Get over it.
They'd be like, thank God.
It's about time. It was blocking the view in New York.
We were looking for the tax write-off on this cornfield anyway. What the hell are we doing? Yeah, for real. Imagine like Indianapolis. They're like, not another mall.
Oh, no.
We lost another indoor mall. What are we going to do?
That's the thing, yo. No one talks about the Pentagon. Like, no one gives a shit about the Pentagon.
And we're here to talk about it.
The towers fell, the Pentagon got hit, and no one gives a shit about that.
Well, they don't want you to give a shit about it because George Bush wanted it to happen. What are you going to do?
Well, it's, jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams.
I mean, how could it? That's what the Jews are for. We were out there. See, this is the thing. There's 3 types of Jews, and we're the entertainment Jews, which we have no power or control.
None.
And then there's like the bank Jews, and then there's the weather Jews.
Yes.
And we don't get to talk to them at all.
Never. We don't
We're just
count.
schlepping, dude.
Yeah.
But no, it's tough. I'm trying to get the insights on the weather Jews because my ass is fucking dripping around
dude,
the city.
There's supposed to be a hurricane coming too.
Hurricanes.
I
feel as though I'm partially to blame for this. I moved to New York City to get away from the fucking Florida weather, and now we're a subtropical climate, and we're getting hurricanes, and I'm like, did I do that?
Dude, the subtropical climate thing, when I read that, I could, and it makes, dude, with these thunderstorms for, 30 seconds that just flood the city.
It's literally Florida weather. I'm like, fuck,
what
have I done? I literally think I jinxed it. It started like the month I moved to this city.
When did you get here?
July of 23.
Oh, okay, so you've been here for a minute.
Yeah, we're just crested 2 years.
And you came to do comedy or no?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I was working for my like national fraternity for a while, and my contract had ended, and I was like, what am I gonna do? And then I'd come up here for a few shows, and like was bopping around. I did a week like stint here. I was staying with a buddy, and then I was like touring apartments, and I gave this guy $1,000 in Bushwick, and I was like, either this is my security deposit or you can just have $1,000, but like please don't rent this apartment out for like 2 months. I gotta make some life choices.
Yeah.
And I just fucked off and moved to Croatia for like 2 months.
That's dope.
And so I was living there, and I was like fucking around, like working on boats, like living in hostels, doing all this shit. And I woke up like on the deck of a boat with this like Norwegian chick, and I was like, I gotta move to the fucking rat city, dude. I gotta go tell dick jokes in a basement. I'm like looking at the Aegean Sea and like island hopping, and I'm like, fuck this. I gotta go
back to where I'm needed.
I'm like living for free on a boat and like eating fresh fish every day, and I'm like, this sucks. I gotta go.
Dude,
back to Brooklyn.
See, that's the thing. I would feel that way. The fact that you're not from New York and you felt that way is insane.
Oh well, I mean, the comedy was biting. I'm like Croatians don't understand sarcasm, so I gotta get back over here. They don't like a heckler, so I'm like, I'm not gonna thrive in this city.
Dude, that's the thing with dating foreign women. They don't get any joke. I mean, well, no one gets my jokes unless you're sick, dude. But
like, how many times is he gonna say the N-word before he buys me that drink?
He'll be like, all right, we get it. You don't want to pay reparations. Are we going to have a fucking cocktail?
40 acres and a Moscow mule? What the hell are you doing?
Like, I don't think he thinks a Moscow mule is something else. It's not a drink.
He's like, I get it. Putin is just in Alaska. I get it.
But yeah, man, it's fucking. You date those women, and a lot English women get it. They're cool. But most, I think, the further. What is it?
Eastern.
Yes.
Yeah.
Further east you go,
the more like Russian bloc you get.
They don't get it. They're just like, what?
Any former like USSR country or anything that ends in like a Menistan, it's over.
Yeah, you do a gay joke and they're like, what?
They're like, we killed them. I don't understand the joke.
Let's go. My father.
They're alive still? What is funny about them? They're not dead already?
They should be.
It's crazy. I don't know what accent that was.
I don't know what that was.
I'm the carrot top of accents. I mean, pull it out of a hat. But no, I don't know. Yeah, that is true. You know what I do like though?
What?
Is like Eastern. I like people whose first language, like Eastern Europeans that are like learning English, that are cursing. They're
I
like
love
figuring out like American curse.
Yes,
because they like don't know how to structure it.
None.
Because like we have, we're like, fuck you, and they're like, I punch your sister in the ass. Fuck your mother in her pussy. And you're like, yeah, you got it.
Yeah,
I'm
you're getting it.
Yes, dude, feed me that. Well, I love it.
It's great. It's watching Europeans get assimilated to the English, the gross part of the English language is the best, dude.
I love it because I'm over here like, puta madre. That's all I got. So it's like I'm listening to them be like, I kick your dog in the cuck, and you're like, yes, yeah. That's what we say to her.
You're getting it. The best is Indians.
Oh,
Indians watching them. There's videos of like Indians getting into like traffic arguments.
I know your porn history. I got it.
It's fake taxi, dude. Just Indian guys.
Keep the meter running.
No, I would never keep the meter running. I'm a Jew, dude. You're Jewish.
Of course, yeah.
You don't keep the meter running. You go, hey, hang out here for a minute. But yeah, dude, fucking Europeans. It was funny. I was actually in a Smash Burger yesterday, and I was with Jay. You know Jay Cervello? Yeah, he was talking. He goes, I know German. And he knew like 3 fucking words.
Sure.
And he was talking how to say nurse.
Hitler was right.
That's it, dude. It's fucking and there was a group, 2 blonde girls and a mother and father, and they're cracking up when he's like trying to speak German. They were Germans.
Classic.
Yeah, and it was
for some reason they all look like that these days.
Dude,
I don't know
it was
that is.
The second I looked at them and I saw them giggling and the blonde hair, I was like, these motherfuckers definitely killed a couple of my ancestors.
Wait a minute. Where was your grandfather 40 years ago? Why is he in Argentina now?
Someone said they're like their N-word is very different.
Sure.
You can't say like Nazi. If a German hears Nazi. Have you been to Germany or no?
No. I was going to go on this tour, but it's Berlin because I'm like the festival I'm at in Cyprus ends the day before Oktoberfest starts, but I was like, I'm unemployed. I can't keep affording this fucking trip, dude.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But no, I want to go to Berlin and Munich like real bad.
I've only been to Berlin and fucking cool.
Really?
City. I mean, super cool.
That's what everyone I've heard that goes there say it's like one of the coolest cities in the world to visit.
So. It's like, I mean, parts of it are like Bushwick. It's liberal to a level that even Bushwick people I think would be unfamiliar with.
Interesting.
But it's fun. Everyone's free.
Are you like a club? Or are you going clubbing and like doing that shit?
Yeah. So I went by myself. It was in 2018. I just went alone, and I knew one guy that lived in the city, and he was kind of like, all right, like I'm gonna go here tonight if you want to come, and he was like that point of contact. So. And I didn't know. I like clubs. I like anything.
Yeah.
I'm down for whatever. And he brought me to clubs like the real Berghain and like all these crazy fucking places.
I had some friends that just went there like a few months ago, and that's what they were talking about.
Dude, like I thought I partied. I'm like, this is another level of fucking crazy. And it was just drugs and people pissing on each other. And I was like, I'm home.
Fuck, I'm wet for all the right reasons.
It's like I wish they didn't kill all the Jews. Like I'd still be here right now.
I want to be mad at them, but I'm so fucking horny.
This place is great, dude.
Holy shit, dude. That's so funny. Did you go? My buddy said, I think it's closed now. There's a club there called Watergate, and it was like it's like level with the whatever river is there.
Okay.
And they said that was like their favorite club outside of Bergheim.
I didn't go. I've heard of it, but I didn't go.
Yeah, I think because they were just there. They did like a Paris, Germany thing. Like 6 months ago, and they said that was like the best spot to go. But I'm collecting wrecks like Infinity Stones right now because I'm gonna be over there for so long. So I'm like,
you should, dude. You should. I mean, if you can get there, I mean.
Yeah, I have some like layover time in Paris where I have like I'm there for a week and I'm only doing shows like I think 3 of those days. So I might fuck off and take a train or something.
Dude, that's what I would do.
We'll see.
It's not that expensive. I mean,
well, dude, this whole I think I'm gonna end up maybe making $100 on the whole month.
That's great, dude.
Because it's like once you get to Europe, I found some dirt cheap flights to Madrid and shit.
Yeah.
I'm flying over there for like $100, and then all the flights and trains around there is like $20, $40, $30. So
that's the thing, dude. It's the getting to Europe that's the hard part.
Yeah, and luckily we got JFK here, so it's like.
Boop, pop right over. One flight.
I mean, I found like Portugal's version of Spirit Airlines, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to pedal the plane before. It's like TAP Portugal or something.
Okay.
But I think I'm gonna have to like jumpstart the plane before we get off the runway. I don't give a shit.
At least it's not Air India. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know. Fucking smell it. Woo! I'm flying. This is my Harrison Marks impression.
That's literally that's it. That was pretty good. But no, dude. The only city that and you said you were going to Milan also. Mm-hmm. That city was quite expensive. Other than that, though,
I'm only there for one night to lay over for the wedding.
Oh, that's perfect.
I just wanted to like drop in, see it. That's where Jamie and I are meeting up, and then we're like fucking off to like
go
some lake town or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, dude. But Europe is. I was in. I went to Rome, Florence, and Milan, and dude, I was like expecting to spend so much more, and it's fucking nothing.
Well, I mean, I don't really eat. I'll just find one guy with drugs in the first country I go to, and then I'll have a croissant like every 3 days and call it and be like, I'm cultured.
I don't know. I love to eat, dude, and that was the thing. So like, but even the expensive, I mean, the nice restaurants are not that fucking expensive. No, you don't have to tip. None of that.
I need to try the original French onion soup, and then I'm like good for the whole trip. So
I fucking hate the French, dude.
Well, I didn't like the French. I like their soup. French I don't give a fuck about the French, dude. I'm just here to eat their onions. I don't care.
Well, you're going to Paris? I've never been there, dude.
Yeah, I've been my first time. Most of the places I'm going, actually, I think it's I've been to Italy before, but I've been to Rome and like Florence and shit. I've never been to like northern Italy.
Yeah.
But everywhere else is a brand new time for me in Spain and France and all that stuff. So I'm stoked. A little solo travel for a month.
That's gonna be sick.
I'll go and tell myself I'm like an Ernest Hemingway and then not touch a notebook for fucking a month.
Dude, I had moments of that. Like, I'm gonna write, and I got there. I just drank and fucking passed out.
And then I'm just gonna black out on a cobblestone street and be like, it's romantic.
I mean, what's more artist than that?
Exactly. Yeah, I'll smoke a cigarette and kill a local and then bury his body in the fucking river.
Dude, you know, I actually may ask you for a favor to get me a carton of cigarettes while you're out there.
Oh, brother. I would love to.
Dude, that's the Marlboro.
I might smoke them all on the way home, but sure.
Dude, the Marlboro Lights out there are the best Marlboro Lights.
Good. I was in Puerto Rico for a bachelor party like, I don't know, 3-4 months ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to bring a carton of cigarettes. Because the fucking darts are so expensive in New York.
Yeah.
And then I just smoked all of them in 4 days. I smoked like 100 fucking packs of cigarettes in like 4 days. I was lighting cigarettes off of other cigarettes. Dude. Moving my way down the streets. It was brutal.
That's the best in Europe because you don't feel like a total trash bag. Like you're supposed to smoke.
Like, everybody's doing that. That's like the Swedish breakfast is like shot of vodka, espresso, and a cigarette, and a gun. And you're like, nice. And then if you want to get fancy, there's a half a cantaloupe or whatever. Yeah, no, I love it. That's the culture over there. Because I'm sick of these fucking Zinners and shit. Like,
dude,
like nicotine patch motherfuckers, bro. One, you look like an idiot. Just do dip like a fucking real man.
Oh, I can't do that. No.
Well, that's when I was cross country driving all the time for work. I was double horseshoed up trying to make my way from fucking Mississippi to North Dakota in like one straight shot.
See, that's the thing about you. That's the thing. You can go from Mississippi to North Dakota, fit in perfectly with dip on both sides of your fucking mouth, and you can go to Europe and fit in perfectly.
It's all I might have to grow the goatee out to fit in over there. But
that's true. But still, you're halfway there, dude.
Yeah, I'm just a fucking stock white boy. They let us go anywhere.
It's crazy. It's fucking. But me, I'm gonna stick out like a sore thumb in Europe. Like when I was in Europe, I was loud. You know.
Well, I'm loud. I'm pretty fucking loud.
That's true. You are loud. But there's something about your look, I think, where it's like, oh, he's probably read a book. And you
oh yeah, nothing says.
Well, no.
Read a book like chubbies and fucking thighs out. Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I read Captain Underpants.
Florida, dog. I'm still working on shapes and colors right now. We're figuring it out. We'll get to the fucking hooked on phonics next week.
Well. That's a good point. I was paying attention close.
It is funny. People like give me way more. They're like, yeah, a well-learned man, and I'm like, I'm just gonna smile and wave until you believe I'm smart. Yeah, that's my thing. I'm like, I just will shut up until you. I'm like, I won't prove to you how dumb I am unless you force it out of me.
That's the thing. I need to be more like that. I give it away too easily.
And I mean, not to, I guess, hammer down the tall. Like being tall gives me a pat. People just like assume. They're like, oh yeah, this guy.
He knows something.
They like he's a leader, and I'm like, I don't fucking know what we're doing. Like, why do you know Dutch? What do you want from me right now? Yeah, exactly. But it's so funny, like staying in these hostels. This is what I loved about Croatia, because I was there in, what was that, 23?
Yeah.
2023. So it was like right in the, the Biden Trump shit is like stirring back up.
Yeah.
And we played this like happy hour game at one of the hostels I was at, and every day we're playing like King's Cup or whatever, and one of the cards you pull would be like, you make an assumption about somebody.
Okay.
And they were like, if you get your assumption about that person correct, they drink. If you get it wrong, you drink.
Okay.
I lived in that hostel for a month and a half. Every single day, someone would pull that card and go, I assume you're a Trump supporter. And I was like, what? No. And then I'd be like, well, we're both going to drink anyway. But I was like, what are we fucking doing right now, dude?
That's the thing. Yeah. Looking at you, I could see it. But it's totally off.
I love what my favorite thing will happen. This happens to me at bars all the time. Like, I just wear shitty whatever watches.
Yeah.
And anytime a dude walks up to me at a bar that I don't know and he's like, I like your watch, I'm like, this guy's about to admit war crimes to me. I'm like, what is this, dude? And it's always some. I was at this bar in fucking like Bull's Head or something in the East Village a few months ago.
Yeah.
And this guy does that to me, and I looked over at my roommate, because my roommate's like a short Indian guy, so they never, like, if he's
I think I met him once.
Yeah. He's like the jolliest, happiest.
Yeah.
Great dude. But if he's standing next to me, those guys won't approach me, and then he'll like go off and get a beer or whatever, and I'm like solo chilling, and like immediately some guy will be like, hey man, fucking big watch guy. I'm like, great. But the last time that happened, this guy, he was a videographer for like the military as we were leaving Afghanistan.
Okay.
And he was like, yeah, I had to like report to the Pentagon about all the like rape the American military was doing as we were getting the fuck out of there.
Oh my God.
And I was like, hey man, I would take this to my fucking grave. Let's not tell strangers this information.
Yeah.
And he's like admitting all this crazy shit to me. I'm like, I don't know your name. This is a crazy thing to just say to somebody right now.
But they feel like they could.
But they're like, he's one of the bros.
He gets it.
Yeah.
He gets it.
I'm like, can you speak into the wire? Yeah. But no, it's so funny to think. Because I do live in both worlds. I have my like Florida white trash energy, but then I'm also like, I'm not a horrible man, I hope. So,
but that's the thing. You're a chameleon, dude. You blend. You blend really well. And maybe it's being tall. I don't know. Maybe it's the mustache. But it makes sense. I mean, and you're right about the watch thing, by the way. Like when someone goes like, "Oh, I like watch," it's always.
Like, I don't like who you're gonna be as a person immediately. Basically, I'm like, I'm not wearing this to be fucking. This is not like secret code that you can say some crazy shit around me. But they love it, bro.
I do appreciate a good watch, but I won't tell someone.
Well, I like a watch, but the minute a watch bro, like there's a difference between like liking a watch or wearing watches and then being like a watch bro.
Yeah.
And the minute you're about to unpack like sunglasses lore to me, I'm like, I don't care, bro. It's just bright outside. I don't need the fucking thing.
It's so funny though that they need the fucking your Indian friend to walk away. They're like, hey.
They literally, it's like he's like my bodyguard, and then he walks away, and they're like, now's my chance to strike.
I need to tell you, I hate Mexicans.
It's so funny. Yeah, literally, they're like, I've been waiting to tell you this all night. It's like reverse swingers. They're like, me and my buddy saw you from across the bar, and we really liked your vibe, but we really thought you'd say the hard R. And I'm like, what is happening? They're like, we turned that pineapple upside down, and we found a lot of Mexicans under there. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude.
And you're like, okay.
I'm like, sure, fine, yeah, let's talk, whatever.
Dude, you're the equivalent of like a hot girl to a conservative guy. That's literally what you are. You're just
say more about that. I'm curious. I'm curious to hear about that.
Everyone's gonna talk to me like, Jesus. All right, why are you telling me all this? You love me? What?
I know. I'm like, buy me a drink first, bitch. You're gonna admit war crimes? Buy me a vodka pineapple. What are we doing?
Well, that's the thing. My political opinion could easily be swayed when in a bar. Mm-hmm. If you're willing to buy me a drink, I'm willing to agree that Kamala is the next best thing for this country.
Hey, bro, Tim Walz is the only real man that ever.
Yeah, like, hey.
I watched a man touch a carburetor one time. He's basically my dad.
I think there should be a first gentleman.
Somebody's got to fuck that couch, and it's not going to be
me. I'll have vodka soda, like if you want to.
Whatever you need, baby.
That's
funny. A hot girl to conservatives. I've never heard that before.
Dude,
that's funny as fuck.
That's literally.
Yeah, I'm like a honeypot for conservatives.
Dude,
that's
like, literally.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy. Yeah. Literally.
Instead of walking into a gay bar to get free drinks, I'm walking into like the biker bar. Well, it's so funny to go back to, because like, I'm a dive bar guy more than like a club or cocktail bar. I like a dirty martini like the rest of us.
Yeah.
But like, I'll go to these fancy fucking bars around New York City, and it's like, pay $21 for witch's pussy whisper. And you're like, nice, thank you, I'm glad to be here. And then I go back to Florida, and I went to Hulk Hogan's memorial service down in fucking Clearwater last week.
How are you not a Trump supporter? That's crazy.
You gotta thread the needle, buddy. But I went because I was doing shows in Clearwater, and my sister's wedding was down there and shit. And then I got invited to the thing, and I was like, how are you not gonna go? Like, you gotta go, because like Ric Flair hangs out at this bar called the Pearl in downtown Tampa every night, and he's like 80 years old.
Yeah, he's an old man.
All he does with his life is sit at the Pearl, shit his pants, and hit on 18-year-olds. And every night he walks out with a wet leg, one way or the other. It's insane to me.
That's dope.
And he's like, and then me and my buddy Garrett will just be sitting across the bar like, Nate, and he's like, ooh. When he hits that high note on the woo, he shits himself. And then
did it again.
You hear him like shift in the bar stool, and then he's like, what's up, little mama? You know, I'm the nature boy. You're like, what is happening? But I got invited to Hogan's thing, and I was like, I just have to see what this is going to be.
Of course, yeah.
One of the most famous like wrestlers, one of the biggest personalities of all time. He has this bar in Clearwater called Hogan's Hideout, and they tried to open it for like 4 years.
Yeah.
But every time they do a grand opening, all the wrestlers would come and like suplex each other through the bar stools and the tables and shit. So it just never opened, and then like COVID hit, and it finally got off the ground, and then he died.
That sucks.
But
dude.
I knew it was going to be a crazy fucking night, because as I walked up to the door, and they're like doing the like line, and the first person I make eye contact with is a midget dressed like Trump.
That's dope.
And they're playing YMCA, and they're like, bring him up. Bring him. And it's like Jimmy Hart, who's like Hogan's like 75-year-old manager, just like fucked up on perks, like banging a tambourine together. And he's like, play the song. And it's just the midget going like, and so it's just like all these like, it was like Hogan's son and all these wrestlers like doing this shit to then like just watch like local Clearwater folks be like, hold me closer, tiny. I'm like, there's no way this is what Hogan wanted his fucking Viking funeral to be, dude. It was insane.
I wasn't a wrestling guy.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, and this is and you know my views, politically, but
that's what makes me more of a wrestling fan now than I've ever been.
But
I don't agree with Triple H in the ring, but I love his policies on Make America Healthy.
Well, I mean, that's the only person I listen to when I need to get policy,
Who needs vitamins and minerals when you can have steroids?
But he's when he did the thing, just be careful with your knee. You may be blocking your face. Oh, when you yeah.
I like your watch.
When he ripped his shirt off and he goes, "That's my hero," I just went, "Oh, dude, you're a grown man. What the fuck are you doing?"
It's so funny to watch like these like old heads just cuck themselves.
Dude.
That's why, like, no matter what your political beliefs are, it's like
that's gay.
Such cuck shit,
dude.
To be like, Donald Trump's my daddy. I'm like, oh yeah, these are the real men in America, dude. It's so funny.
That was appalling, and the fact that anyone would be like, "Yeah, no," it was gay, dude. It was
hilarious
gay
to
shit.
that swung some voters, and I was like,
100%.
That just tied up Hillsborough County in Florida for these motherfuckers.
100%.
It's so funny to watch. I was like, nice.
Dude, yeah. I couldn't. It was just pathetic. That's the last thing I remember about him. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not a wrestling guy. I will say, when Ozzy died, I don't know R.I.P. to the fucking.
Well, I mean,
Prince.
Probably, but
right to he's
Highway to Hell or whatever, fucking crazy train.
I don't know if you felt like this, and maybe I'm just being just a gaylord, but when he died, like there was like a shift in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Of like for a week or two, and I'm like, there's no one gonna be like this. This fucking guy was. Yeah. Everyone loved him, no matter what you believe.
Cross universes, cross all that shit. He was, yeah. It was. That's what was funny is like Ozzy's a guy who like on paper should have had a way more ruined legacy than like a Hogan.
Yeah.
But when Hogan died, everyone's like, good riddance, and it's
legit.
like he blew his own spot up in the last like 6 months of his life. Like he could have died a hero.
100%.
And he just did all that like fuck shit, and then everyone's like, fuck that racist. I'm glad he's dead. And Ozzy's like, and then he died, and everyone's like, oh, we lost an angel today.
Not one person.
Another angel.
It's crazy.
I went to there's this bar in Williamsburg that's like it's like a taco shop up front and they got a speakeasy in the back.
Yeah.
And me and Slater popped in for like dinner.
Yeah.
And we walked into the bar, I don't know, like 10 minutes before they fully open. And we were like, hey man, trying to get a burrito, like hang out, and the bartenders were like full Ozzy.
Yeah.
The day that like he died a few hours before that. And the guy was like, bar's closed, and then we were like, all right, fine. We like turn around and he goes, but anyone who wants to do a beer shot combo for Ozzy's always welcome in this goddamn establishment. And we were like,
That's fair.
That guy got fired that night because he poured us so much free whiskey that they were like, clip him.
We got fucked crazy.
up all night. It was crazy. And then we had to go to a show. I'm like force feeding her empanadas so she can make it to the show.
Yeah.
We're like, I gotta go to Luxury Lounge. I'm like, oh shit. But yeah, he called his dad. We're like talking to his dad on the phone at the bar. He's like, Daddy's gone. I was like, oh my God, we're like helping this man get through a crisis right now. But he's the boy.
It's crazy, dude. It was many people.
Yeah, that was tough. Hilarious to see a guy who lived like Ozzy and a guy who lived like Hogan get outlived by a guy that lived like Ozzy.
It's fucking crazy,
Oh my God, I love it. Ozzy, like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's all these health nuts that are like, eat your fucking Wheaties and have your fucking, cherries every day and do this, and they all die at like 72.
Well, that's
of like a heart attack out of nowhere. And
I have similar beliefs about that.
Yeah, everyone that is the 107-year-old, like, who's the like oldest woman alive? Google any time. It's
wine, laughter, chocolate.
It's literally like they're smoking a cigarette through the hole in their neck. Like you drink clam juice and eat pussy until you fucking fall down dead, and they're 111.
Yeah,
and it's like, that's the fucking life I'm living.
It's always that. It's always the long distance runner that drops dead at a random age. But I think that everyone. I'm not saying you shouldn't take care of yourself. You should do something. But
that's what the trend is for.
The what?
The trend in that.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you got to do
that.
Those
Zempies, baby.
But you have to. Everyone's given a number. I think you're just given a number at birth.
It's arbitrary.
That's it. It's already at that point. I know people that smoke packs for fucking years that live to 90. Like
always.
It's crazy.
All of my like grandparents' generation, they all smoked cigarettes until the day they fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah,
103, like all of them.
Yeah,
and now everyone's like, oh, I didn't have 8 gallons of water today. I'm gonna die. And I'm like, what are we doing?
It's and you need. The more your body can withstand that toxic shit, the better off you're going to be in the long term.
Exactly. Yeah,
if you're not putting any toxic shit in your body, you're going to die the first time you get a cold.
Exactly. I'm microdosing long-term life by drinking beer every day. There's enough water in a Bud Light. I'm kind of doing the same thing.
Dude, that's literally that's the same thing.
I'm like, it's like 80% water. We're kind of doing. I'm getting my calories in.
100%, dude. With coffee, I do the same. I have giant cups of coffee. I'm like, this is water still.
Oh yeah. I'm like, I'm getting hydrated as I'm pissing out of my fucking ass for the next 9 hours.
Dude, your fucking piss is golden, golden yellow, and you're like, I'm fine.
It comes out like crystallized. You're like, this is probably good. I don't know. Why is it caramel?
It's the syrup pumps at Starbucks.
Monin shots. You're like, let me get a double pump on.
Dude, that's gotta hurt like hell.
Oh my God, yeah. But you ever pushed a kidney stone out? Those things
blow,
dude.
You've had a kidney stone?
Oh yeah. Before I was Jake Lemonade, I used to be known in the circuit as Milkmantastic back in the day.
Milkmantastic?
It was I used to drink a lot of milk. I was a gallon a day kind of guy.
What?
And it was like my buddies. I wasn't like a big social media guy. My buddies made my Instagram for me, and they nicknamed me Milkmantastic as like when I started Instagram.
How did you end up drinking so much? Like what?
I
just love milk.
Probably the only reason I'm above 6 foot because nobody in my family is.
That's good. You're the proof that milk works,
dude. Fucking drink your milk and eat your fucking Wheaties, bro. I'm the new Hulk Hogan. Take your vitamins and say your prayers.
You don't need to run. You just drink milk.
I literally drank a gallon of whole milk a day. I mean, I used to be 300 pounds. Let's be very clear.
I mean, okay, that makes
I've lost like 120 pounds since I stopped drinking that much milk.
I forgot you were fat.
Yeah, well, New York City and their expensive cocaine fucking blew it out of me.
That'll do it, dude.
Yeah,
that'll do it.
Walking around these goddamn subway stairs and sniffing my way around Midtown made me fucking lose some weight. But I used to drink a gallon of milk a day, and I would do like milk content. I would do like Milkman Mondays and all this shit. I mean, all over.
Is this still on the internet?
There's a few posts still around. I left a few up for posterity on my Instagram. I'll send some your way if you want to put them up on the screen.
I'm gonna definitely put it.
Dude, I would do. I mean, it'd be the dumbest shit on the planet, but I would do like milk content, and I would walk around campus at USF, and people would be like, "Milkman." Like, hey, yo, milk. It was so funny. And then people would buy me milk for presents. I would come back to the dorms. They'd have. I remember MLK Day. I chugged a gallon of chocolate milk and a gallon of white milk, and I was like, he has a dream.
See, that's funny. That's funny.
I was like in the middle of campus.
And you were fat then.
Oh, dude, I was a big old boy.
That's good. And Milkman. And you're like, yeah, I hate my life.
I was like, it's killing me. I'm gonna die for my art. I had a fucking huge beard and I was 300 pounds. I looked like if you inflated Paul Bunyan with a bike tire. I was like, but we had unlimited milk in the dining hall, and I was like, "This is what my tuition is going to."
Well, I mean, you got to survive, dude.
I mean, dude, I was eating chicken cutlets and drinking a gallon of milk every day.
Oh, dude. Chicken cutlets and milk.
Oh,
dude, that's fucking disgusting.
I would buy a gallon of milk, of chocolate milk and like regular milk at the beginning of the semester, and I would just refill it in the dining hall every day.
Oh.
I'm like walking to the gym like.
I haven't had chocolate milk in a long time.
Oh, bro, it is so good. If you made me choose drugs and alcohol or chocolate milk tomorrow, I'd pick chocolate milk every goddamn
I think
day.
I would too, honestly.
It's so good. I can walk away from cigarettes or drugs tomorrow and be like, that's fine. But I cannot put down chocolate milk, bro.
That's good.
You who catches me on a bad day, I'm going crazy.
I
on
like
that
to make
shit.
it myself though, like with the.
I like
Hershey's,
a little Nesquik powder.
Yeah,
sure. I like that. It's like a DIY.
What's
the Hershey's?
The Hershey's,
squirt.
yeah.
I like it. I don't know. I like those real thick chocolate milks. Like it should be a milkshake, but it's like
like just shy of a milkshake. Yeah, that's good.
Why am I chewing on that? Yeah.
There's also good at Katz's Deli, and you can get any Jewish like establishment.
Sure.
The fucking
the egg cream,
the float. No.
Oh.
Like it's like a chocolate milk, but they put the seltzer in it.
Is that not an egg cream?
Is that an egg cream?
I don't know.
But it's got carbonation. It's carbonation
because that's like a New York thing. I've never seen. Carbonated milk is kind of crazy to me. I guess.
I
like
love
a White
seltzer,
Russian.
dude.
Sure, yeah.
You're a seltzer guy or no?
I'm a beer guy. I don't know if I go seltzer or water.
That makes sense.
I'm a Dr Pepper like root beer guy.
Oh, Dr Pepper,
Pep,
dude.
Well, DP.
Dr Pepper. If there's a diet Dr Pepper, I'm getting it. If there's a regular, I like it.
I'm staring at my dick.
It could be out the entire time.
That's fine. It's like the old guy at the gym that's just like one ball out. And you're like, I don't know. That's why I never wear. I'm wearing a bathing suit right now. No netting. We'll see.
I'm gonna find out. I'll if anything, I'll just get like a
Harrison,
big.
stop licking the screen while you're at it.
This is never gonna come out. I'm just gonna jerk off to it. That's it.
It's like an Indian taxi cab in here. But all right, yeah, a little DP, Diet Dr. P.
A little DP. That's funny to call it DP, dude. Let
me get a sip of that DP.
Dr. Pepper is one of the with Chinese food. Oh, with McDonald's, it's Dr. Pepper.
Bite and sip.
Chinese food though, it's a Coca-Cola.
I'm not a Coca-Cola guy. I can't do it.
Fuck, dude. Then what do you have with Chinese?
Guy with Chinese food? Milk. A little CP.
What do you drink? What do you mean you don't drink milk?
2% over there. You're having lo mein and 2%. What do you do? A little spare rib in a hole. I'm dunking the egg roll. I'm fucking something to take the edge off.
Dude. I'm just picturing you at your table in Williamsburg, just fucking.
You're bold of you to think I have a dining table in my apartment.
In your bed.
I'm standing over my kitchen sink like, this 3 a.m. I'm slurping a lo mein noodle and trying to get fucking chocolate milk into my body.
Oh my god, dude! You would do that though.
I have done it. It's not a lie, dude. I eat seafood and drink milk. I don't give a shit.
Shit look like?
Oh my! I'll tell you what. It's like a fucking Pollock painting in there. Between my Indian roommate and my diet. Over. Fucking gas chamber in our fucking shit out.
Oh, my. And you had a kidney stone, you were saying?
Yeah.
And that came from drinking milk?
That was milk, dude. Yeah, it's calcium. Kidney stone's all calcium.
Oh, shit.
This is how much milk I drank. I had my first kidney stone at 11. You're not supposed to get those till your 60s.
Dude,
I was
11.
I didn't know. My dad, we were driving to like from my hometown to like, I don't know, Orlando or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, Dad, you gotta stop. I thought I was gonna die. I was also 11, so I'm like, is this what every boner is supposed to feel? Like you're just getting boners for the first time? You're like, nice. And then you're like,
oh no.
And I just like pissed it out in like a 7-Eleven bathroom. And I'm like,
no,
my
but
dad's like, hey, pussy, hurry it up in there. I'm like, I think I need to go to the hospital.
Well, that's also the equivalent to that is like pregnant. Like for a man, it's like saying you're giving birth.
That's
like,
true, yeah. Because I think women don't understand that getting kicked in the balls once is worse than any childbirth could ever be.
That's a hot take, dude. That's a hot. I'm gonna agree. I
think they're talking a real big game. You guys get epidurals. I just have to deal with it.
Yeah, you get drugs. You guys, they just cut you open. You're laying there, fucking.
Well, you guys can C-section that shit. I gotta fucking knock the ball back out through the pelvis, you know?
And hope that you're not pissing blood after.
True. I like to piss blood. It's nice.
I did it once, dude. I pissed blood once, and it was it didn't hurt, but it just was frightening to see.
Sure. You're like, did I have beets yesterday? And then you're
like, no. That's what when I'm shitting, and I'm like, did I bleed? And it's.
That's usually from the ball gags and shit coming out of there.
It's an 8-pound dildo.
You're like, wait a minute, what was it? Oh, that's right. I did go to that WNBA game yesterday.
That was at Burgine, dude.
Oh, sure. Yeah. No wonder they let me back into that club. It was the attire. That's so funny.
Was wearing everything on the inside.
It's a fur coat if you look at it from that angle. There, you can't see the trees of the forest. You know what I'm saying? But okay, all right. Coca-Cola with Chinese food. What's your run me through the gauntlet of the bite and sips?
The bite and sips. Well, you gotta have. I'm a kind. When I'm eating food, and let's say, all right, so I'll do Coca-Cola, egg roll, chicken and broccoli, right, and then rice, like fried rice. Okay. And I need it to all be like portioned out properly, like a bite of an egg roll, and then the chicken and broccoli. Then a sip.
And are you like it's in your mouth and you're taking the sip?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah, I respect that. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, milk is the kind of go-to bev. But, dude, a root beer, like a fucking root beer with barbecue. Unmatched.
That's fucking
root beer with barbecue.
Yes.
Oh, dude.
Yes.
I'll tell you what. Hometown barbecue in Red Hook bangs.
Very fucking good hometown. The brisket sandwich is fire.
The thing that I miss the most about the South is barbecue because it's hard. Yeah. I don't want to wait in line for 2.5 hours to get like super expensive barbecue in New York. Yeah. It's the only food that New York doesn't like really thrive on. I feel like they do pretty much every other world's food so well. Yeah. And then I also haven't found like the best Cuban sandwich in the world here. It's been Tampa's got the banging Cubans.
Have you been to Cafe Habana?
I've been to Cafe Habana. I've been to there's one in Times Square that's good too. But they are getting as close as you're gonna get to it. Yeah. But there's nothing touches like Cuban sandwiches like they have down in Florida, in like Miami and in Tampa.
That makes sense.
I like pine for those.
I agree with you, and I'm usually pretty like biased about I think New York is the best food.
Oh, I mean, objectively the best food city on the planet.
But a barbecue, you're right. Like I had barbecue down south a couple times. I was like, this is the best thing I've ever had.
It's funny because there's like two sides of the barbecue world. It's like you have to go into like the roughest like ghetto neighborhood in the town to get it, or you have to go into the most racist neighborhood in the town to get it.
That makes sense.
And it's like which side of the fence
what
are you
am
gonna
I feeling right
You're like,
today?
Which kind of barbecue? Do I want mine with this little side of racism, or do I want mine with a little side of gunshots? Like, which one which is the more authentic feeling? You know what I'm saying?
It depends. If you're getting chicken sandwiches, you want to get shot.
Well, I mean, I got Popeyes right off the J train, dude. What are we talking about? I'm fucking hanging. Dude, they shot up the Checkers next to my Popeyes. I was like,
dude.
Fuck me, bro. I love a $2 chicken bites box. What are we doing?
You know, I've never had Checkers.
Everybody said nobody's had like Popeyes or Checkers in this city, which is crazy to me because they're on every.
No, Popeyes I've had.
Well, but like a lot of people are like they don't have Popeyes. They've never had Popeyes or Checkers, and they're like they trump fucking McDonald's, Burger King, all that shit to me like by a long shot.
That's tough, dude. McDonald's is pretty fucking good.
Dude, McDonald's. I'm gonna stand on this business. Your new snack wraps can lick my fucking balls.
Ooh,
they're so bad. Bring back the chicken selects. I know you have the fucking recipe.
They have them. Chicken
no, they have fucking chicken tenders. They don't have chicken selects.
Oh, you're right.
It's
it
bullshit.
Is
I know you have some 80-year-old man in your basement that still has that fucking recipe that you're making walk around in circles. Bring him into the sunlight and bring back the goddamn chicken selects, dude. What are we doing?
The
snack wraps taste like ash.
I'm not a huge snack wrap guy. I am a chicken selects guy.
The day they dropped, I was like, I'm gonna feel something from my childhood again.
And then you ate them.
And then I took a bite of it, and I was like, this just tastes like the 2006 housing crisis. I thought it was gonna bring back the memory of my family before they got divorced, and it just brought back sadness.
You're just worse, dude.
And I was like, God damn it, dude. No, yeah, bring back the selects. Here first. I'll fucking never go back to your goddamn store again until you bring back the fucking selects.
I agree.
Make your McChicken $1 again too. What are we doing?
Yeah,
it shouldn't be $4.99 to get a goddamn chicken patty.
McDonald's is expensive now, but $20. You fucking one meal is $20. It's too much.
I hate it. How am I ever going to drink milk with your product again if you fucking keep those prices goddamn so high? It's bullshit.
See, that's an interesting thing. You drink milk, like if you had a glass of milk with your chicken selects, everyone would go, you're fucking disgusting. But if you had a McFlurry,
if you're 7 and you have a glass of milk with your chicken selects, they're like, he's a growing boy.
Well, yeah, if at 7. But if you have a McFlurry.
Yeah, you can dunk the chicken tender in the McFlurry.
And that's not frowned upon. That's milk.
Exactly. See?
If it's frozen, it's okay.
I'm just getting ahead of the game, dude.
You are.
People, that's what are you gonna do? I grew up working on a snow cone truck. We got our own fucking shit going on. Dude. Yeah, it's crazy shit. You know, I got some crazy concoctions mixing together.
That's true, man.
That's the business. Yeah, we freeze anything.
I'm wondering, speaking of chicken though, have you had Hattie B's?
On the topic of chicken, Hattie B. That's the hot chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're Nashville.
I was gonna say Hattie B's and then
Atlanta,
yeah, because when I was living in Indy, there was like a chain. That was like when hot chicken blew up. So like, from Indy to fucking Knoxville and Nashville, and then all the way up to like Cincinnati, all these fucking hot chicken chains blew up.
Bro, Hattie B's is insane.
They're so good, bro.
Insane.
Yeah, there's this. I will say there's this place. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I know the slogan of it's in Memphis on Beale Street. Okay. The slogan of the restaurant is "Put some South in your mouth," which they can do whatever. They can get away with murder at that. It's on the corner, like right across from BB King's, I think.
I've never been, but I know that. I know that.
Spicy chicken. Yeah, every time I go to Beale Street, I'm like,
dude, it's the best.
They have some great hot chicken down there too. Memphis, slept on city. I like Memphis way more than Nashville. TBS.
I've never been. I've heard it's dangerous though.
Well, I mean, everywhere's dangerous if you're fucking being an idiot. I guess.
True,
but yeah. Now Memphis rips. I guess I wouldn't leave like some of the like the Beale Street area but you got to go see the eighth wonder of the world, the fucking Bass Pro Shop pyramid. You know what I'm saying? The man-made wonder of the world.
Pro Shop. I was expecting something serious. I'm like, oh, what's in Memphis?
No, dude. Well, it's I mean, it's unreal. It's literally like the size of the Pyramid of Giza, and they're like, it's huge.
Oh, that's
it's a
cool.
beacon. They like light a bolt of light out of it at night. It's crazy.
That's cool.
And there's a huge fucking aquarium in there. It's so funny.
That's cool.
It's a great spot. But no, Memphis slept on city. Great music, phenomenal food. Really
well,
fun
Beale Street.
town.
I mean, there was fucking BB King.
Oh my God, yeah, Beale Street rips. And
Elvis.
Then, right above the original BB King's is a speakeasy that fucking Morgan Freeman owns.
Morgan Freeman?
Yeah. And so every Christmas when I was younger, my stepdad raised his kids in Memphis, so one of his sons still lives there. We'd go stay with them and like see the family and stuff.
Yeah.
And on Christmas Eve, we'd go up and hang out at that speakeasy. And then sometimes if you walk in at the right time, like Morgan Freeman's tickling the ivories.
That's cool.
And you're like,
Morgan Freeman, dude. He was living out of his car until he was like 50.
Hell yeah.
He's like, that's when you look.
He needed to age into his voice for him to get famous.
It's fucking true, dude.
Yeah.
He is like, the fact that he made it's insane. And he's also beloved by everybody.
Oh my God, one of the GOATs, yeah. That's going to be a sad day when he passes.
When he dies, it'll be terrible.
That, like the De Niro's and all those guys are getting up there, and I'm like,
Here's the thing. I love De Niro. I love Pacino. These are my guys. They're New Yorkers. They're fucking great actors. And my favorite movies are with them. But De Niro also fucked it up. And I'm not saying like what I believe. Forget what I believe. He got too political. There are going to be people now that be like, fuck him. Good.
Yeah.
He ruined it.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's still going to supersede more than like a Hogan did just because he's like such a cornerstone of him. But I think he fucked his career up more with the Irishman than he did with his political takes.
You want to know? I mean, that's funny actually. But I watched that once and I went, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And I watched the second time and I went, this is actually not bad.
I mean, yeah, I get it. I just think we've gone too far with like the de-aging CGI shit.
It didn't look good. It looked fucking terrible.
It's like, come on, dude.
Yeah, and when he was kicking like the guy's face, I'm like, that's an old man kick. That's not a young man kick.
He just can't lift his leg any higher. Yeah, that's the best. He's doing Steven Seagal right now. He just can't. He's doing the best he can. Yeah,
literally, dude.
No, that is tough. But no, I think it is brutal because I guess like everyone feels this. I was having this debate last night at a bar. I was talking about how I think George Clooney's the last A-list celebrity that we have because he's the last guy that like shows up, hot shit, drops into the zeitgeist, puts out a heater, and then just disappears again. And there's like mystique around him.
What about Pitt? You think Pitt's already like with the scandal with his wife and shit?
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah, because he's still a tabloid kid in a way that like I think the best argument for the like last A-list celebrities are everyone that was in the Ocean's 11 cast.
Okay.
I think that's like the last like silver Hollywood like movie that comes out.
DiCaprio too.
Yeah, but I mean, DiCaprio's got all his politics shit and his like 25-year-old like he's become a tabloid head and he's gotten all his doing the like what is it, Don't Look Up or whatever, like those kind of things. It's like you blew it.
Yeah, we get where you're at.
But like Clooney is just like he comes in, he's like hotter with age, and then he disappears again after a movie, and then it's like bang, done.
I'm trying to think of one other. He's a nut. He's a tabloid person also. Tom Cruise. He's the last action star though.
He's Mr. Hollywood, bro.
He is the
fucking
guy.
Tom Cruise. Talk about being in Clearwater, the fucking East Coast hub of Scientology, bro. Mr. fucking movies, dude. He's the man.
He is.
He can do whatever he wants. He's got a blank check in my book.
Dude, honestly, I feel the same way. If he doesn't...
He could shoot Leah Remini in the head and I'd be like, let him make another Top Gun.
Dude, we need another Mission Impossible.
Exactly.
This guy's got a fucking...
He's
amazing.
It's unreal. I was like... To do your own stunts like that is insane. At his age, dude. The last like 4 Mission Impossibles, I've been like, pff, but I watched that whole movie just to watch that airplane scene.
That's literally it.
I'm like, he's doing that for real. That's insane. No wires and shit. I'm like, what are we doing?
It's the coolest thing ever. There's never. I don't think. I mean, the last person to do some shit like that was probably Buster Keaton when it was, and that was a fucking 100 years ago.
Oh my god, yeah. He's the last of the like pratfall comics.
Yeah,
and like doing all those crazy stunts and shit with the train and the house falling on him and stuff.
Crazy.
And then you skip 4 generations and you get Tom
and then
Cruise.
You get Tom Cruise, and there'll never be anyone ever again.
No, I mean Hollywood would never risk an action star's like that's all $1 million policies and all that shit. They're never gonna kill a guy.
Yeah,
I'm shocked he hasn't died.
Dude, it's kind of
that scuba diving scene in the last Mission Impossible. I was like,
it's nuts.
He's just underwater, not breathing for fucking minutes at a time. I'm like, what are we doing?
But you have to be a level of insane. He's not well. Like,
well, I mean, he has alien spirits coursing through his veins. So I get it.
Yeah, you're right.
He's got the Thetan spirits telling him what to do.
But you know who he's dating now? Anna de Armas, whatever. How you pronounce it?
Really? Anna de Armas?
De Armas. There we go. You cultured. Fuck you.
Sorry, I pronounced the woman's name correctly.
Ugh, you don't have. Who cares?
You don't know Kevin Denum?
She's they're dating now.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for him.
That's crazy.
I say, if you can do flips like that over a plane, imagine what he's doing to that poor girl.
I can't even imagine it. But he's probably getting her hooked into Scientology.
Well, for sure.
Dude, I when I was living in LA, I did TaskRabbit, and I would go like every 2 weeks to this. I would like clean people's houses. Like I was so desperate for money.
Dude, I get it.
I was a fucking cleaning lady, and I went to.
Lady's a choice. You're like, I didn't have to wear the French maid outfit, but I always wanted a good tip.
I would duct tape my cock. It was it was a porn star. This
that was a pretty deep clean.
Legit, it was.
Should I be sitting on this couch right now?
Dude, she was she had cats. The cats were filthy, but she was all right. She was hot. I didn't realize she was a porn star, but then I looked on her fridge and she had pictures of her asshole like spread and her girlfriend's naked, and I'm like, oh wow, that's wild.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to look, but I'm gonna look, and then I looked her up, and she was a porn star, and I found on her table, like I was going there for a couple weeks. She'd hit me up, and we'd chat. And she goes, I saw she had a Scientology thing. And I looked at her, I said, Are you? It was like I was actually on the fridge, and it was like a pass, like she passed something. And I looked at him, like, are you doing Scientology? She goes, oh my God, yeah. She goes, are you into it? And I'm like, not so really. Funny. And she goes, oh my God, like I feel like it's really like, it gives me like the sense of purpose. And I'm looking at her, I go, oh no, they got you. Her. They got you.
They're like, we have way worse photos than her asshole on our fridge, so you gotta fucking be in part of the. So I grew up in Ocala, like I'm from the Keys, but I grew up in Central Florida.
Yeah.
And then John Travolta he has a house in my hometown.
Yeah.
And I was a theater kid, and my friend Victoria and I were we'd be in plays and shit. He hit us up and was like, hey, I'm opening a business in downtown Ocala. Like I'd love for you guys to do like a grease review, be part of the premiere, like whatever.
Yeah.
And we were like, fuck yeah! I invited his daughter to my 8th grade dance. Gotta know, but a boy can try.
Like, I don't date Jews.
I think literally he sent me back like a manila folder full of signed autographs, like chase your dreams, but don't fucking talk to my daughter.
Don't ever speak.
I'm like, fine.
See, that's cool.
I was like, at least he fucking hooked it up. Yeah. But he hit us up. And she's like from Ireland, Irish Catholic.
Yeah.
And so we were like, yeah, we'll fucking sing for John Travolta, whatever, cool. And then it turned out he opened a Church of Scientology in our downtown, and she was like, I can't do this at all. But when it opened, it's like, I mean, they all look like bookstores because they don't want you to know. And so my buddies and I would go in after school, and because it's just like in our downtown, we walk downtown, and we'd walk into the church and be like, oh, real interesting bookstore you got. Why are you guys only selling one book? What's going on here? And they'd bring you cookies and lemonade and all that. And they really trying to get you. And they try to get you upstairs for like whatever the like seismic thing is.
The fucking thing, yeah.
But what they would do is they'd give you like free massages because they'd be like, we have to find where in your body the Thetan spirits are hanging out.
Oh my God.
So I just give them a different one of my friends' emails every week, and I'd go in and get a free back massage.
See, that's funny. That's cool.
My friends are like, why am I getting all these emails from the Church of Scientology? I'm like, I don't know. I'm not getting these emails. That's crazy.
But my back feels great.
I would just shave a different facial hairstyle like once a month and go in and get a new massage or do whatever. It was so fun.
They're a wild group of people, man. They're insane. Let's see what time is it? Oh shit, I gotta get out of here in a minute. What does that say? What time is it? What you got on your watch? Oh, perfect. We got like 10 minutes. Perfect.
We're cooking. We'll close on Scientology.
Yeah, I love talking about Scientology. You watch documentaries, right?
Of course.
Dude, Going Clear.
It's nuts.
It's wild that they're still able. I mean, no, it's a religion. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But like to operate, it's.
I mean, it's one of the most effective. Well, that's the thing. Their East Coast headquarters is in Clearwater, and one of my buddies, like friends from high school, he was an intern at like the Clearwater like mayor's office, and there was the day that the like paperwork came out that the mayor like found out how much of the town of Clearwater the Scientologists own. My buddy was like a desk clerk there. Yeah. And he was like, the mayor threw like a chair through a window. Really? And he was like, how the fuck did we lose our whole city to these people? Yeah. And they own like the whole town of Clearwater. It's crazy. You walk around Clearwater and you're like, I feel like I'm in Pyongyang right now. It's an insane feeling.
That's fucking nuts.
It's this weird. It's like too clean and it's like very quiet during the day. And
it's like Pleasantville.
Yeah, it's you're literally walking around and they're like.
And is everyone a Scientologist there? Or?
A lot of people. I mean, it's like, but it's a mix of like the locals that the like rat fuck Florida people that have been there for generations, and then like the Scientologists that moved in and took the town over.
And everyone feels the same way. The people who aren't Scientologists are like, this is insane.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way about Catholics that I do about Scientology. I'm like, you're all crazy.
Yeah,
but it's like they're just new, so it's like okay, that's like being in Waco, Texas, shit, and you're like, I get it.
But I mean, the Church of Scientology apparently they got slaves in the basement.
Oh, dude, well, you take all those cruises and shit, and you're like scrubbing floors, and they're doing all this. It's all indoctrination. Shit.
Yeah,
same as any of these things.
Which yes, the Catholicism, they're fucking kids, which is no good either. But they got a really nice fucking ceiling, dude.
Yeah. At least they have stained glass.
Yeah, there's like something nice to look at.
Stained with the memories of those children's innocence. But
that fucking building. I used to live down the street from the church. I'm not like literally.
I was like, right.
No. At Church of Scientology. When I was in LA, I would walk down like going towards Silver Lake, and I would see that giant blue fucking building, and I would go, you just get bad vibes, dude.
It's all creepy shit. Yeah, you feel like that's the thing is like and I get the same feeling when I walk into a church, when I walk into anything. It's like you walk by and you're like, there's.
But the Vatican's beautiful.
Oh yeah, I mean it's built on the bones of all
of
the
horrible
Jews
shit.
that they killed.
Yeah, they killed our people, but
yeah, it's fine.
But
we got their guy first, so I guess it's bad.
That's the thing we did. Fuck him. No.
And I was at Grove 34 yesterday, and I was walking by to the train, and this guy was like, Jesus loves you, just so you know. And I was like, I'm fucking Jewish. And he goes, he still loves you. I go, we killed him once, we'll do it again.
Yeah, when he goes,
the guy goes, oh my God. I go, yeah, that's our guy. He was like, fuck. It was so funny. He's like, I've never been talked to like that before. I was like, doesn't love you, man.
Do you pray like when the Jews come up to you, like on the train? I always lie. I feel bad lying.
Yeah,
well, because
there's a Jewish grocery store like in like the side of Williamsburg. I always go get like pastries and stuff, like arugula and stuff.
Oh, arugula.
But dudes, because I don't look like an Orthodox Jew.
You don't, yeah.
But so Jews will come up to me and they'll go, "You Jewish?" And I'm like, "What'd you sniff me out, dude? How'd you figure this one out?" But all the time, they get it. They're always like, "I can see."
They always say it to me, and I'm gonna once in a while I'll do it, but very rarely, just because I'm like, yo, I gotta be somewhere. I can't sit here and fucking
I'm in a
pray.
rush, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not religious at all, but like I'm very good friends with a rabbi in Ohio, and him and I are boys. Like just as like he's like a mentor and a friendship way to me. And so I'm tight with him. I don't disrespect their shit, but I'm always like, this whole thing's. I'm like, what are we doing?
It's insane. They're living. I
do want to see the tunnels though, so I might have to fucking dick around.
I've heard good things.
I know. Yeah. Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? You gotta crawl your way in.
Dude, Crown Heights, man. That's another. It's another fucking planet. The parts of Williamsburg and Crown. Yeah. I don't feel Jewish.
I walk around there and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I'm like, this is not what I'm
like, I'm showing off my lack of foreskin to be like, I promise. I swear to God. I'm one of you.
Yeah,
I'll do it. I'll redo it. It's starting to sag. I gotta get it touched up. Yeah. It's like getting those eye bag surgeries. Gotta get rid of the crow's feet.
That's funny.
The undercarriage.
Dude. That's culty too. It's fucking culty.
Dude, it's all It's just old, so they're like, this is fine.
It's okay.
Once you hit a critical mass, you go from Waco, Texas, to like religion.
But they also have, when they take the money, they're not. It's going into like the Church of Scientology. When they take your money, they're robbing you essentially.
Oh yeah.
But are the Jews and the Catholics robbing you? Like they're not sucking you dry of everything.
Yeah, I mean,
they're telling you to abandon your family.
Yeah, it just depends because I think if you go into like the real Pentecostal cults and shit like that, it'll do it.
The guys with the snakes,
the snake throwers and shit. Like there's always sects of it. I think that's the thing is like eventually there will come a time when like there will be Reformed Mormons and like they'll break off and have a sect. There'll be Reformed. It just has to hit that age and like critical mass where somebody
Mormonism is how
they just don't have their Martin Luther yet to like break away and do their thing.
That's
why there's like 10 sects of Judaism, 100 sects of Christianity.
Yeah,
the Sunnis and the Shiites, all that shit. So,
I mean, Judaism's the oldest religion, right?
That's what they say. I mean, the oldest religion is like, I like that tree. It reminds me of my grandfather, and now I'm gonna kill a baby about it or whatever. So. I had to eat a hawk today so I could make the sunrise again tomorrow.
That is true. Yeah, it was that.
Sure. We had to kill all of our firstborns so we could have corn.
That's just Native American, right?
Yeah, something like that. We used the whole buffalo, if you know what I'm talking about.
Dude, that was a wild thing when I was in Oklahoma. What the fuck is the word that I'm looking for? The Native Americans there, just horrible existence.
Yeah,
horrible.
Dude. I know. Why would that be?
I know we took their land, but Well, no, we didn't take their land.
Well, we're the Jews. We didn't take.
We didn't take shit. The wasps fucking took that shit.
Yeah, the fucking Protestant cocksuckers.
Those Mayflower motherfuckers.
Those pansy ass Carolinians, dude.
We didn't do shit. We just came after. We're like, oh, I guess there's something going on over there.
Where is everybody?
Yeah, it's like,
you guys don't want to hang
what's
out?
going on?
I heard about this Thanksgiving. I don't understand. There's no thanks to be given. I don't know. What are you doing? I heard there was going to be a big meal.
Ooh, okay. Well, maybe I'll stop in.
I heard there's a lot of fine food up there.
I'll bring rugula. But it's
what are you doing? No. The Trail of Tears. We have something like that of our own.
Hey, don't do that.
Oi.
But if we could build a bank here.
Casino? You need somebody to run your finances?
We'll do that. See, that's the thing. We're in it. We're in it, but we didn't start it. You know?
We didn't start
the fight. Exactly, dude. But they're living in just
oh, it's nuts. Yeah, because when I was listening to the Dakotas and stuff, it's crazy because it's like it's all this placated shit of like, oh, we gave them casinos, and it's like, well,
we didn't
I'm like, oh yeah, you put like eight pieces of land where like we technically can gamble because it's not America.
Yeah. And
so they just it's a two-edged sword because they're all bankrolled, like they live for free.
Yeah.
But it's like they're gonna they all turn around and use that money to like do drugs and drink
alcohol.
All themselves.
Yeah, all them alcoholics.
Like, and I'll tell you what, Native Americans, best fucking partiers I've ever hung out with in my life.
Good
they
parties.
can hang, dude. It's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, it's like it is a two-edged sword where we're just like, I guess we'll just drink them to death instead of like kill the rest of them, which is an insane way but it's like that's the American way.
It is the American way, and it's you know what? I love this country. I really do. I know it's got problems, but I'm like, it's pretty fun.
I mean, no one's ever said America's not fun.
That's the thing.
Nobody's arguing that.
I equate great
Nobody goes
with
to
fun.
Miami or Vegas and goes like, the fucking Native Americans. They're at the Seminole Hard Rock Casino like, yeah, America fucking rocks.
The fucking place is great, dude.
They're playing craps with the bones of their ancestors, and they're like, yeah, it fucking
it's
party
the
time.
best, dude.
Yeah.
I have, and that's my problem because I'm fucking retarded. I just equate everything with fun. If it's fun, then it's great. But I don't know, man. Like, but when I was in Oklahoma, I was like, oh God, this is pretty rough. This is pretty.
Yeah, when you see it for like when you move the curtain for the Wizard of Oz, you're like, oh.
Yeah, like Osage Reservation. I'm like, God damn.
You're like, damn, that's a tough one. That's why, like, but you go to Canada. You go to Canada. It's the same thing with their Native American.
Oh, so they tour up there too?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Canada just gets away with it because they have better healthcare, and everyone's like, they're nice.
Yeah, it's true, and it's not as like. Yeah, we're more aggressive here.
We've always been the loud dog on the porch. So
Legit.
that's how it goes. We're barking up everyone's tree, so they gotta,
Which is, I mean, hey, fucking this place, dude.
Loud
we
fucking
got Coney Island. we got fucking.
We got glizzies. We got racism. We can kill a fucking.
Talk about Italy's got the Coliseum.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude.
Who needs a Coliseum when we have the Hard Rock Casino?
I will say, I would love to live in Italy. Like that culture of not doing a fucking thing, and just
that culture being fucking vagabond ass, no working, dirty ass, sweater.
Dirty fucking wops.
Those dago ass motherfuckers. Yeah.
I could smoke cigarettes and drink and lay out and do nothing.
What is different than what you're doing now?
It's a real good point. I'm doing that.
I could move to Italy and do the exact. Well, there's that quote where it's like, oh, it's called like the geographic issue or whatever, and you're like, oh, I'll move to a new city and be a new person. It's like you'll still be you, wherever
piece
the
of shit
fuck
that you are.
Yeah, you're gonna be your piece of shit, fucking sheepshead bay ass, head ass in fucking Rome. That you're gonna be.
Well, it's like we were saying. Like I'm gonna write when I'm there. I'm gonna do this. No, I'm not. Yeah. We're gonna drink and fucking pass out.
I'm gonna go find myself in Paris, and I'm just chain smoking cigarettes and shoving a baguette down my throat. And I'm like, yeah, I'm the same guy.
I will say, you know what's really cool of going to Europe, especially like a place like Italy, and you probably experience this, being the alpha dog there, like being a New. You could say you'll say you're from New York or you live in New York. Yeah. That's all you need to say.
Oh, it's so fun.
It's crazy.
And everyone's like.
Yeah. Like New York? Are you kidding? And then,
dude, it's so good.
You're automatically top dog. I mean, sure, those Italian, but the thing is, if you bring women from America, they're fucking Pedro and fucking Gio and all these guys.
Well, it's so funny because like the same thing happens in comedy because I started in Ohio and I would, I'd go on the road and try to hit clubs up and be like, hey, I'm from Ohio, nothing.
Yeah.
And then it's like now I'm the same comedian I was in Ohio, but now I just say, oh, I'm from New York, and they're like, do you want a headline? And I'm I'm like, oh, it's literally I'm paying more in rent to use the name New York City to go, and it's like that's crazy, but it's true.
It's the best. Dude. When people hear New York, it's automatically in some places in the country. If it's not comedy, They just think you're a fucking douchebag.
Oh, sure.
Which is fine. But
Well,
with entertainment, they hear New York, they're like, you must be doing something.
Exactly.
It's like,
we're
not
he's chasing his dreams.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I'm just bankrupt.
Yeah. And in Italy, they think, oh, like so interesting.
They're like, do you know my cousin Vin?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Like, I met him.
You're like, I'm going to go back to the sandwich shop. I promise. I'm going to get an eggplant parm. I swear to God.
Dude.
Hell yeah.
What time we
got? It's been fun.
This has been, I'm
and
going to
have to cut hard out, and we are right
Dude,
on the nose.
This has been, dude, I really appreciate you coming. This has been.
This rocks. You got a great pad here. Fun fucking pod. It's always good catching up.
I'm going to have Jamie on, and then I want to have both you guys on.
Yeah, we'll chop it up.
We'll do a drinking day. We'll cut out time for the podcast, and then we'll fucking just get wasted.
Dude, we should rip, I guess I will be gone for most of the rest of the summer, but if it's still nice out in October, I think we should do a big comedians like barbecue or something at Coney Island and get a whole party out there.
I'm so down with
for the summer.
We could still go on the beach, even if Coney Island's closed. We can do it on the beach.
Yeah, whatever. I just think we should do a Brighton Beach Day or something. Get all the comics out here and just fucking big chill.
Well, that's what Joe, Eli, and Cam. When we do the 4-person one, we're doing it again next week.
Oh, nice.
We were like, all right, we get fucked up here, and then we just keep getting fucked up for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm in town until I fly out on Monday the 25th. But if you guys are fucking around, I'd get some comics out here. We'll do a big. Actually, you know what I would love to do? There's a Slater and I were talking about this the other day. There's like a taco cruise that goes around the Hudson. It's like $7 for a ticket, and then it's just like, whatever, buy per taco or whatever. It's like endless bottomless margs and tacos and shit. Get a bunch of comics out there and just fuck around on a boat.
I get a little seasick. That's the only thing. And if I'm eating tacos and throwing up, I'm going to be shitting and throwing up.
Fuck, I didn't know you were a pussy.
I got no sea legs, dude.
I forget not everyone has the Florida blood. Yeah, that's true.
Dude, it's
not like you're rocking on a boat. It's like a big,
I'm down to take the risk. Worst comes worst, just throw up a little bit.
We'll pop a couple of Motrin or whatever.
Dramamine.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get some iodine.
Motrin's, isn't that what you take when you have your period? Midol. That's
it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, pop a few Mighties and get out of there. Mighty Mouse over here and get on the fucking water. Hit the high seas. But no, we'll get some shit going. Yeah, we gotta.
Well, I think next Sunday come to the beach.
Yeah, we'll figure some shit out. I'll be down.
All right, sweet.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys. It's been Jake Lemonade. Thank you for watching. This is a lot of fun.
Love it. It's always good to see you, buddy.